right, guys, it's time for some Girl Talk Tuesday.
Hey.
Yay! Today, Allie and Lauren are going to give us some tips about dealing with the holidays.
We have various different stages, right, of relationships that we need to discuss and how you handle those appropriately. So, you know the girls, Allie Washburn and Lauren Levine of the Margarita Confessionals podcast. Thank you for coming in, and let's dish about this, because a lot of people wonder, you know, depending on how long you have been dating somebody, is it appropriate to do holidays together? What do you guys think?
I think it's super personal, and it's something you should have a conversation about, but it does depend on, have you met the family before? Because that's kind of a scary time to just hop in, meet them for the first time at a holiday, because lots of families have different dynamics. There might be drama there. You never know what you're getting into. So I think that's kind of a bad time to do the first meeting of the family.
Oh, that's a good point.
That is a really good point. And I think about my family, and they're very loud and overwhelming, right? And so I would never, shocking. So I would never want to like bring someone into that situation. But what do you do if you just start dating someone, and you know, how do you bring up the conversation?
I think you have to be really honest about it. So if you do want to be together on the holiday, you say, is there a tradition you really love and you would feel sad if you missed out on? So you don't want them to be with you on Thanksgiving being like, God, I really miss doing that with my family. I wish we were there. But if they're like, Thanksgiving, whatever, then they can come with you. Or maybe you take Thanksgiving one year, they take it the next year, or they get Christmas, you get Thanksgiving, then you flip. You got to really compromise.
And then when you say that, they go, oh, you're assuming we're going to be together for the whole
That's true. It's a bold statement.
I liked one of the suggestions that you gave in the notes about maybe don't worry so much about the specific date either, right?
Right. If you guys want to celebrate Christmas together, maybe you have Christmas beforehand and not necessarily even involve your families. And then maybe you need to go away for Christmas, and that's fine. You've already celebrated it together. Or you meet up with your family afterwards once you've had time to spend just with your family alone.
And I know when we're married, we're not actually married, when we're married people, we're married here, but in real life we're married to other people. But you probably holiday hop, right? You go like to one house in the morning and the other house in the afternoon. Everyone wants to see the grandkids. And is that reasonable too?
I think that's reasonable if you live in the same city, but in a city like Charlotte, I feel like most of people I know have to travel at Christmas time. So it's really trying to figure out that separation.
And I think you take into account, do they live in California? Is their family close by? You got to take into account, are you going to lose 3 days trying to get out to their family, and plan some logistics into the whole situation.
Good conversations to have with people, guys. And you never know, it could lead to the DTR that you've been waiting for. Real quick before we go, what's on the podcast this week? What will we hear?
We are going to actually have J.D. Harris on the show for next week, next Monday, and he owns Glory Days Apparel, and he's awesome. Single guy in Charlotte.
Hey! Love it. I don't know why I just looked at you and said she is anything but. Allie Washburn and Lauren Levine of the Margarita Confessionals. Find them on social media at Margarita Talk. Ladies, always great to have you in for Girl Talk Tuesdays.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back after this.